The Prometheans, not to be confused with the men and women of the ancient Forerunner warrior servant rate, are a collective of mechanical warriors created by the Ur-Didact in the time following his descent into madness near the end of the Forerunner Flood War. They were his solution to the Flood, as he saw these constructs as a way to wage war on the parasite without risking the loss of even more Forerunner life. Each of these Promethean knights was driven by an AI built from the neural pattern, the essence, if you will, of an organic individual. This essence was extracted and converted into machine data through the use of experimental Forerunner technology at the time known as the Composer, and the first to undergo this process and become knights were none other than the Promethean warriors, still loyal enough to the Ur-Didact to willingly submit to the process. But their small numbers were having little impact on the wider war. So, seeking a massive fighting force, the Didact then composed the transplanted human population on Omega Halo, utilizing their essences to create hundreds of thousands of new knights. This both bolstered his armies and served as a means to eliminate and punish the humans that he still held a deep hatred for from the human Forerunner War. And while these Promethean knights might have been effective if more individuals were composed, these soldiers saw little deployment against the Flood before the Ur-Didact was subdued by his wife, the Librarian, and imprisoned on Requiem for his actions. His creations were then tasked with protecting his cryptum in the Shield world and were more or less lost to time until their rediscovery many years later in 2557.